My name is Cheri Levinson, and I'm a licensed psychologist who specializes in anxiety and in eating healthy. So, today I'm going to be talking about the purpose of anxiety. Right now, there's a whole lot of anxiety, and a whole lot of people who maybe don't normally feel a lot of anxiety are feeling anxious. So, why are we feeling so anxious right now? Well, let's think a little bit about why we have anxiety, what the purpose of anxiety is, and how we can deal with anxiety, and that will answer that question. So, anxiety is nature's way to warn us that something in the environment might be threatening us. So, what I want you to do is to imagine that you never felt anxious. You never felt worried, scared, and nothing that was scary bothered you. So, what would that look like? Let's imagine, for example, that you had to cross a busy street and you didn't feel any anxiety. What do you think would happen? Well, you would probably not make it across that street alive because you wouldn't be as scared of the cars. So, anxiety actually protects us from really dangerous things. So, the purpose of anxiety is to warn us, hey, this thing might not be something you want to do. You might want to think about this a little bit more. There might be danger ahead, right? And without anxiety, we would be in a really bad place. So, why are we having so much anxiety right now? Well, this situation that we're in, the pandemic, is threatening, right? We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. There's lots of uncertainty, and we're feeling threatened. So, what that means is that anxiety is going to go up. And that's completely natural that we're feeling all of this anxiety and that we're worrying more, that we're feeling more anxiety, right? So, as a society, if we didn't feel anxious right now, that would be a problem because the anxiety is signaling to us, hey, let's think about how we need to move forward. What do we need to do to keep safe? So, then when does anxiety become problematic, right? Anxiety becomes problematic when we can't move forward, when we start to get stuck because we're so anxious. So, what do we do about that? The first thing that we want to do is remember that anxiety is there for a purpose. It's not going to hurt us. Nobody has ever died from anxiety. It's just there to guide us in how we behave. So, what we want to do first is just notice, hey, I'm feeling really anxious. What is this anxiety trying to tell me? Is it trying to tell me that this isn't a safe situation? Is it trying to tell me that I should think a little bit more about how to protect myself in this situation? Or is it not really telling me anything and it's just a warning bell that's going off and I'm already doing everything that I can to make sure that I'm safe and my family's safe? And if that's the case, then we just want to notice that our anxiety is there, right? So, again, what do we want to remember about anxiety? It's there for a reason. It's not going to hurt us. And it's actually really helpful to us in the long run. So, what we want to practice this week is not being afraid of our anxiety, right? Because when we become afraid of our anxiety, that's when a lot of times we get stuck. So, if you've ever had that thought, oh my gosh, I'm feeling so anxious, that means there's something wrong with me, or why am I worrying so much? And we start to really worry about our worry. That's what we want to try and avoid. So, instead, we just want to notice, hey, I'm feeling anxious. That's okay. It's normal that I'm feeling anxious right now. And notice how your body's feeling, notice the thoughts that are coming up, and don't try and run away from the anxiety. Just sit with it and accept that it's there. All right, so this is the first thing we want to learn about anxiety is that it has a purpose, it won't hurt us, and yes, we can sit with it and tolerate it. And next week, I'll be back to talk more about what to do with anxiety.